Hey, Hickok45 here, the original tree hugger. I'm hugging it, but I can't reach around this baby. Now you might wonder why I'm doing this. Well, this is a special tree, okay? Because I essentially planted this tree, and now I cannot reach around it. Now, how many of you have done that? Not everybody has that experience. Now when I say planted, I kind of take credit for that. When I got my tractor and bush hog, and 87, 88, and started mowing this, and it had been mowed and there was nothing growing right here. I noticed this tree, this poplar, trying to pop up there, and it was actually, I think it was smaller than this, but it was about that size. So I just found this dead limb to illustrate that. In fact, that's a poplar that didn't survive in the woods. So it was, I just noticed it growing, and it had in the spring, and it had leaves out on. Oh, there's a little poplar. I like poplar trees, tulip poplar. It's a Tennessee tree. And so I'll just mow around it, maybe it'll survive. And I did, as I was coming by here on the same tractor you've seen me on. Same body, same brain, same everything, unfortunately. And so that was me 28 years ago as well. So this tree I know is 28 years old, 28 and a half, you know, that kind of thing. So it's not like one of those shot in the dark. I know when I started bush hogging here and this tree got going. So it is kind of interesting, because you ever walk through the woods and wondered, I wonder how old some of these trees are. You know, is that tree 20 years old? Is it 10 years old? How long does it take a tree to get that big? Seems like I've been coming here as a kid. You know, have you ever been to a park? And these trees have always been this big. You know, are they 1,000 years old? How long does it take? You know, well, the answer is it takes different times with different types of trees. Poplars do grow fairly fast. But yeah, this old tree's been here forever, so this is part of my history, and there's 3 or 4 others just like it that I have watched. They're almost the same size, because I preserved them. I'll say, instead of planted, I just drove around them basically that same spring, I think, and they're really essentially the same. This one I think is a little bigger than the others. So huge, and it's probably, I don't know, it's over 100 feet tall. You know, probably it's just this big tree. It's hard to estimate, but it is a very large tree. That's why I was hugging it, so you could see. I've got some long arms, and I can't quite get around it, and you couldn't even probably get halfway if you're a normal person, and I'm anything but normal. I'm pretty abnormal. So, well, you might get a kick out of that. This old tree's part of my history here at this place, and been here almost 30 years. Didn't have a tractor the first year, got it that next year, and you know, kind of have kept track of that. So, good old poplar tree, been growing right along with me, and the dogs, and many dogs. This is the tree where we did the steel shooting video, you might recall from that years ago. So lots of history around the compound now of all sorts. There could even be a Civil War veteran or something under the ground here, who knows. But so I'll show you that. So as usual, we appreciate our sponsors, SDI, Sonoran Desert Institute. Check it out in the description, and go there and check it out. You might be interested in some gunsmithing courses or something. A lot of people are. So don't forget this tree, and do not walk into it. Life is good.